Hello, Steve Mills here, and welcome to my podcast. It's great to have you here, and I'm looking forward to sharing some great ideas with you and ways in which you can grow your business. Now, today I've got a biggie. I really have. I think one of the biggest problems that so many business owners experience is the problem of really not having enough time to do things. And often one of the things that gets left behind is this thing called marketing. Marketing is very rarely is it urgent, but it's always important. You're not got to update your website as a matter of urgency. You've got to deal with clients and pick up the phone and so on and so forth. All those things are urgent, and marketing often never is sort of really urgent. However, it is really, really important, particularly if you're serious about growing your business. Now, you've got time, and you've only got the same time as everybody else. You and I got the same time as Bill Gates and Richard Branson and so on and so forth. So it's not that we've not got enough time to build our business. They've done quite well, haven't they, with the same amount of time that you and I've got. The question is where does the time go? And that's such a big question, isn't it? And for most business owners, they don't actually know. I don't know where my time goes. And I spend loads of time doing lots and lots of things. I'm always busy and I work really hard, but I don't really know where the time goes. Okay, so step one is start to measure where the time goes. You might want to divide your diary into 15-minute chunks. And even if you only do this for a couple of weeks, just to see where you're spending your time, what you're spending your time on. If you're not spending enough time on sales and marketing your business, then that is costing you money, believe me. So let's take step one and do that. The second step is to imagine you've got a piece of paper. In fact, what I want you to do is to get a piece of paper, and I want you to draw 3 columns down it, from top to bottom, 3 columns. Then along the top, I want you to write in the left-hand column, £10, in the middle column, £100, and in the right-hand column, £1,000. What I'd then like you to do is to write in each column where you spend your time. So, for example, if I spend my time doing bookkeeping, then that is what I'd call a £10 task. In other words, I could pay somebody £10 or perhaps a little bit more, maybe £15, £20, something like that, a small amount of money to do that task. So if I'm doing some admin work, that is a £10 task, yeah? A £100 task might be me working on, writing copy, updating my website, maybe writing a blog post, something you'd have to pay somebody maybe, let's say £50 to £150 to do. And then the £1,000 task is the real big picture stuff, the, strategic work, the planning work, business planning, developing new products and so on and so forth. And if you're like me, then what you find is that you spend most of your time guessing which column. Yeah, you're absolutely right, in the £10 column. So you're spending your time in the £10 column. Now, or at least, so when I first did this exercise, I was probably spending somewhere between, I think it was around about 75 to 80% of my time, even though I, ran my own business, in the £10 column. Now, I still spend time in the £10 column, I'm only a small business. If I had 100 people to do all that type of work, I don't think I'd do that. But we don't have that. We have just a small team of people. So the bottom line is I have to do some of that work. But my aim really is to get out of doing that work. In other words, to spend more time on the £100 tasks and the £1,000 tasks. And, I hope you think that makes sense, because it certainly does to me, and has certainly made a difference in my business. It's enabled me to free up some time, to spend more time, helping clients and also helping myself to improve my business. It's enabled me to outsource some of my £10 tasks to other people, and also, to be honest, to get rid of some of the stuff that I hate doing anyway. I always hate doing bookkeeping. How boring, I know there are people out there who are bookkeepers and accountants and so on, and I apologise profusely to you guys for saying it's boring, but, you probably find marketing boring, I don't know. But anyway, my point being that for me, I don't really enjoy doing that type of work, and I strongly recommend that you have a look at your £10 tasks, write them down. Remember, left column £10, middle column £100, right hand column £1,000. So go and do this little exercise, and see if it helps you to free up some time to help you to grow your business. I really hope it does. Thank you ever so much for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you next time. Thank you.